do that and it's recording.
Okay, this is a review. FU42 on the right is the first production run. The standard blade on the left is the second production run. This one with the Damascus blade. I'll get a little bit closer up on that. More light. See the grain in the blade. Very nice. Got them both here balanced. Here's this original. Handles appear the same. Very wide. Good look at the blades. There they both are balanced on the latch, which is the only bally that I know of that you can do that with. In that light, they look pretty much the same. Okay. All right. Now, there's quite a bit of difference between these two. They appear similar. Trying to get a little more light. All right. Start with, a lot of people ask about the handle play. Start with that. As you can see, this is the first run. This is the second run. See the difference. There's no handle play in this one. Tolerance is much tighter. It's 1,000% improved. I mean, this is all right. It's got that little bit of wobble. If you look closely at the end, this handle's a little bit thicker on the latch side than that handle. This side, the new one, they're much improved on the handles. The tightness, I've been flipping this for a few days. It hasn't loosened up. Flips real nice, real easy. Nice clackety clack. I can't say enough about the Damascus blade. I don't know if you can really see that or not. Can you? Too much light?
Yeah.
Trying to show the grain. It looks like a wood grain with like knots in it. Really nice. Can you see the logo?
A little bit.
Okay. It's got Kick-Ass etched on the blade. I don't know if you can
Too much light.
see that or not. And it's got the Exiled Cutlery logo over there. Nice. It's etched into the blade rather than like the laser etch, which you can't, distinguish between the blade. This you can actually feel the depth of the letters are cut in there. It gives it a more old school look, classic look to it. Really, I mean, everybody I've showed this to has been like, wow. I mean, even people that aren't into Balisongs have to appreciate how beautiful that knife is. This first run, this latch is loosened up a little bit. I mean, it still stays in place wherever you decide to put it. Like I say, with the handle play, it's hard to get it closed. This one, a little stiffer latch, hasn't been used as much, but this latch, even the latch feels improved in the way that it snaps into position. I mean, this one's a little bit harder to, it binds maybe a little bit, maybe not as tight in there as this one. But also, small detail I noticed, the USA on the first run was a little bit off center. Second run was dead on. I mean, you know, little details that JB picked up on and corrected. And that's the little things that add up. And just besides, it's just really, I mean, this feels like a high dollar, high quality bally. It's got a good weight. It's got a good blade. I can't say enough about the blades on the knives that I've gotten from Valhalla and from all the ones I've got from Roadside Imports. They're all a cut above. Some of the grinds are really unique. I mean, if you want something that you haven't seen before, you need to go there and take a look at what he's got. You'll need some time because there's a lot to look at. He's got a lot to offer if you're into Balisongs or automatics or pretty much any kind of collectible knives. He has just the biggest selection that I've seen anywhere. So, if you bought the first run and you weren't happy with it, do like I did and give this one to your kid that's been begging for it. Get yourself the Damascus while he's still got them. I don't know how limited they are. I think the numbers in production of the FU42s are a little higher than the other knives that he gets. But I'd get one before they're gone. Because you're not going to find, I think they're running $149. And I think the retail on them is like $199 or something. So that's $50 less. Might not be that way forever. The only, I don't know if you can see this, but the only thing that's purely cosmetic, the tang pins are a little bit distorted with the channel constructed knives with the pockets. That's pretty much inevitable, especially if you're latching it open and closed. It's gonna put pressure on those pins and they're gonna mushroom a little bit. But that's kind of the nature of the beast. I haven't seen that happening with this one. If you, I don't know if you can see that. You see that? How those pins are different. All right. This one looks pretty clean, pretty nice. But again, you can see when it's those handles, there's more space between this one. It's catching that pin better. Locks up tighter. This one, it locks up tight, but the handles are considerably closer on the first run in the open position than they are. Closed position, this one hits, they hit together. And in the closed position, the second one, as you can see, there's space in between this one and this one. The handles actually hit each other when it closes. So he did a great job of reworking the tolerances between, like, you know how close the handles come to the blade. It flips really nice. There's no binding. It's just solid. No handle play. This thing is, this is definitely one that you want to get before they're gone. And this one still does flip pretty nice. I'm not going to get into anything too fancy, but Makes a nice clanking noise. Flipping skills are a little rusty. This one, quieter. It's a little bit noisier with the blade coming in, but when it's open, it's pretty quiet. So there it is. FU42 first run. FU42 second run. Damascus blade and the Kick-Ass logo on it. That's something that they added, I guess, just to make a little extra cool factor. This one didn't have that. It just had the Exiled Cutlery logo with the laser etch. This, both the logo and the Kick-Ass are etched right into the, you know, you can actually feel the etch on that one. Very beautiful blade if they all look like this. You know, with Damascus blades, no two are alike, but I mean, if they all have this kind of, you know, continuity to the grain, this thing is just outstanding quality and feel. And can't say enough about getting over there in a hurry and getting yours, because they're not going to last. All right, so that's the FU42 first production run. The standard blade, second production run with the Damascus blade. You got tighter handles. You got a way higher quality feeling knife. Both, you know, both nice knives. But I can appreciate all the attention to detail that he put into the second run. I can't imagine what the third run is going to probably be. Really spectacular. So stay tuned for that one. Until then.